Good morning, everyone, evening or afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Today's reading, this reading in particular, is going to be those who are wondering what is going on with their person, if perchance you've broken up or there's some issues in the connection and you're wondering what to do. Let's get into this. Of course, these messages will not resonate for everyone. Take what does, leave the rest. If none of it resonates, it just means it's not your message this time, so don't worry about it. If you're wondering what your person is up to or what may happen in the near future, you can definitely pay attention. Also, to let you know, if you'd like a personal reading, you can find a link to my website in the description box below. And also, I will put the timestamps for each of these readings in the comments. Sorry, I'm still waking up myself. And yeah, so that being said, let's get started. First sign, Spirit, please protect me and just filter out any of my ego or judgment. What have we got for Aries and their person who they're thinking of if there was a breakup, please? Aries. This one wanted to jump lessons, okay? So your person is learning their divine lessons, but the good news is they will soon be by your side. What is it that they are learning? Well, it's definitely a soul's journey, isn't it? And they might be learning lessons in terms of overindulgence. Overindulgence can take the form of course, many things. It could be vices, it could be things such as alcohol, shopping, drugs, whatever, anything. Video games. I'm even getting video games. This is somebody who doesn't know how to seek out their own happiness because they don't know how to fill their own cup. So they consistently, from what I'm seeing, distract themselves. They may not have had wishes come true for themselves or achieved what they desired. And so I feel like some of them are trying to stuff that. They haven't obtained the goals that they wanted to. They may have gotten things that they thought they wanted, but it actually didn't work out for them. They aren't feeling satisfied. And so because of it, they're not enjoying a situation as it is. They're not able to get into the moment. They're not able to feel that all is well with the world. They just don't have a sense of contentment. And so because of it, they're seeking out sensual pleasures. So whether that be through eating even, or just overindulgence in relaxing, like too much rest. This person, unfortunately, is going through a time where they need to really make some peace with themselves. And I say that because of the light around this person. Like, it's like they have to be comfortable within themselves to take steps forward. Otherwise, they can't be comfortable with anybody. But don't worry, because they're getting through this, and soon they will be by your side. Okay? So, advice, if you're so inclined, Aries, would be worth waiting for. All right? So Spirit is saying, don't give up. Give this person some time if you love them. Let them just work through it, right? Because we're all, despite the fact, connected, individual, if that makes sense. We're all individual but connected. So sometimes this person or people need to just take some time away because it helps them find the grounding to be able to better connect and to bring you the strength. All right. Thanks, Aries. I hope you have an amazing day. Sending you so much love. Next on the go, we have Taurus. Taurus, what's going on what's going on with the person that you're thinking of dealing with, somebody that you may have broken up with or that you're having issues with at this point in time? Taurus. I got two cards that wanted to come out. Somebody is shut down and now it's at the point where they're making a decision. This could have been somebody that you dated for a little while, and I think that maybe they weren't completely ready for dating at this point in time, because this says I'm swearing off dating because I have no desire to be with anybody. It also speaks of a decision being made, making up their mind that they're not wasting any more time. What does that mean? Does that mean they're not wasting any more time on relationships? This person could have been quite destroyed by what has happened in the connection with you. They're having the Ace of Swords come up, but the Ace of Swords for clarity is coming up in terms of non-clarity. Whatever happened with you both, it seems to have affected this person in a sense that they're not able to be objective. They're not able to think their way through this. They may be overanalyzing a situation or just completely ignoring it, period, because again, they've shut down. They're not able to overcome adversity at this point in time, and they also aren't able to face problems. I don't think that at this point they are able to resolve a situation because they don't have the strength, or they can't find the strength within them to surmount the obstacles that are happening. They're definitely daunted by setbacks, and I think too that some of them, if they felt injustice, they're trying to right a wrong. But the thing is that one person is not always wrong. There's always two, right? There's always two in a situation, and it's the dynamics of the situation that forms the whole. So I don't think that this person is able to see the facts in terms of what they've done. So they've completely shut down to any pain, and they're just not going within to find the truth of the situation. So they're not proceeding with truth. They have doubts. They can't seem to cut through confusion right now. They can't seem to see through illusions, and they don't have a clear understanding. They may also have a problem with being honest, and they may have a problem discerning what is real versus what isn't, right? And that's the thing about reality. All of us have different realities based on our perceptions, and if the two realities are not merging, that can cause conflict right there, okay? So right now, this person has shut down. They're taking some time. Please note that I don't know if they've got that ability to self-reflect, but if not, that's not your problem. That's not something that you can control. Some advice, if you're so inclined. Focus on yourself. Absolutely. Spirit is saying focus on yourself, but there was also worth waiting for. So I'm getting the feeling that some of you might wait. You might continue to wait, but I don't know if or how long it's going to take for this person to open up their heart again. Okay? So in the meantime, it's important that you focus on yourself and the things that you love and the things that make you happy. Maybe even learning some new things to distract yourself, but then it also brings a sense of productivity or feeling like you're accomplishing something, okay? So just focus on yourself in the meantime. Let this person work out whatever they've got to work out. For some of you, yes, they may come back, and you'll know deep down. You'll know deep down if they're coming back or not. You'll sense it, and if they don't, well, that's their free will. All right, Taurus, sending you so much love. Next on the list, we've got the Geminis. Geminis, let's see what's going on with the person that you're thinking of. Breaking point. Ooh, okay, this person's got a lot of numbness. They've got a lot of fear. They've got a lot of panic. I think that their mind is just full of negativity at this point. It says, I'm reaching my breaking point. I feel pushed to make a decision. So this negativity, I think, is coming because it's putting them in a state of distress. They don't know what to do. And what is this regarding? Is this regarding reaching out to you? Is this regarding trying to make amends? Is this regarding trying to make a decision about the connection? What is this? The World. Okay. So the World speaks to endings, unfortunately. Perhaps this person just can't handle a connection at this point in time. They're not able to integrate this relationship. It seems like they don't know how to experience wholeness or bring parts together. I don't know if they know how to achieve a balance, because it seems to be a stressor with creating synthesis. They don't know how to work in unison, okay? This person could have an inner struggle in terms of wanting to achieve their heart's desires and seeing dreams come true, and say that's throughout the world in terms of accomplishing work or travel or whatever dream they have. There's something that a relationship may at this point in time not fulfill them, because it's pulling them away from their dreams and what they want to do. I don't know if they even realize that, because I have a feeling that they do love you, but in the same respect, it's like they can't find the solution of how to integrate it all. How do I be in a relationship but do what I want to do? So this person struggles, I feel, with or from what I'm seeing from the cards, with being able to take the pleasure and enjoying peace of mind or getting satisfaction out of having the two, because I don't feel that they can balance it. Okay, like you can almost see that in terms of this woman standing on top of the world. She can't seem to, like, she is standing, but I don't feel that this person can, and that's what they're struggling with. Okay, so some advice if you are truly inclined to have it. Trust the plan and not for you. Okay, so it's possible that this person just isn't for you. Okay, and that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. And if anything, it's a lesson. It's a beautiful lesson, because the world is also about lessons. It's about trusting in the universe, trusting that you're finding out what you don't need in life, okay? And maybe this person is also reflecting back to you that there's dreams and hopes of yours that you're hoping to achieve, but you can't really do it when you're in a connection at this time, okay? So that's what I've got for you, Gemini. Have no despair. Trust the plan. The universe is there for you, and all endings are simply new beginnings, okay? All right, Gemini, sending you so much love. Have an amazing rest of your day. Next, we've got Cancerians. Cancerians, what's going on with the person that you're thinking of? Somebody that you may have broken up with, somebody that you may be struggling with at this point in time. Okay, we have some escapism. Drinking seems to be the only thing that numbs my mental agony. So this person could have a lot of stresses in life. They could have a very anxious mind, and therefore they've got thoughts that are constantly circulating that they can't seem to slow down because they don't know how. Perhaps they have emotions that are feeling a little bit too heavy, so they're trying to suppress them because there's a fear of feeling them through. This could have been childhood trauma, this could have been a recent trauma, but there's something here in which this person doesn't seem to have the strength. Yeah, and I'm getting a feeling too that they feel ashamed that they're not strong enough. I feel like they may rely on you a lot, that they're constantly begging you, or maybe they even don't want to get on their knees and ask for help. They don't want to surrender to the fact that they may need it. And so in order to deal with it, unfortunately, I feel like they suppress it by running away. Escapism is the only thing that seems to help them at this point in time. Is it right? No. But this is something that this person has to go through. The Queen of Wands, in this aspect, I feel maybe they struggle with feeling attractive. Maybe they don't feel that they're appealing or popular. Could be a self-esteem issue. Maybe they can't make friends easily. Maybe they don't have great sex appeal, or that's what they think. Maybe they don't have that capability of being outgoing, so that could very well be the case as well. Maybe they drink because it makes them feel like they can, exist more or show up more. It may provide them with an energy that makes them feel alive, like it might trigger their inner vibrancy because they don't know how to do that on their own. They could use vices because it helps them feel optimistic and upbeat, despite the fact that the cycle will also bring them down, right? It'll bring them down once they start sobering up. But again, what do? They escape back into the vices because it helps them, or so they think. But the thing is that this person doesn't know how to ask for help, and this person unfortunately doesn't know how to just deal with things at this point in time because of insecurities or not feeling like they're enough. They may not even feel like they're spontaneous, or they don't have any faith in their abilities, which is unfortunate, okay? It's possible that you might even be more successful than them and they compare themselves to you. That's not your fault, but this is just this person's self-esteem. So again, the Queen of Wands speaks to self-esteem issues. All right? So, some advice if you are inclined. Focus on yourself. That's right. It's time to give to yourself, because I'm getting this feeling like you're constantly trying to pull this person out of whatever doom and gloom that they feel, but in the same respect, I feel like that becomes your addiction as well. It becomes your addiction because you're constantly focusing on them, and then that's your escapism from dealing with the fact that I think that this situation just doesn't make you happy, okay? And that's not a bad thing. This is all just dynamics teaching us about what we've got ourselves into and what lessons we need to learn. All right? So put yourself first right now, Cancerians. You're worth it. You're important. Sending you so much love, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. All right, next on the list we've got Leo. Leo, okay. Somebody that you're dealing with has some serious regret. They regret walking away. They wish they knew then what they know now. Meaning, they made a big mistake. Why did they walk away? Well, there's many reasons, but it's possible that you're at the point where you have cut them out. I feel that you were very fair in this situation, despite all odds. I feel like you were honest. I feel like you faced the truth, even if it was unpleasant. I feel like you were upfront. But I don't think that this person had that capacity. I don't think that they could be honest. I don't think that they were able to understand their own hidden motives or desires. I think that they may have tried to fool you or trick you or con you. All right? I think maybe, well, based on what this card is saying, this person may have had unspoken rules and agendas. This person wasn't forthright. They weren't direct and open when dealing with things, and perhaps they couldn't get to the heart of a matter. I think that they may have thrown a lot of nonsense your way. They weren't straightforward. And I don't think that they could diffuse awkward situations, right? And I don't think that they were very experienced. I think that that could be what it was the lack of experience, right? Hence the regret, and I wish I knew then what I know now. So this person, they didn't have realistic expectations, nor did they understand the dynamic that they were in. And because they couldn't be honest with themselves, because they were trying to find themselves, they couldn't be honest with you. But I feel that you were, and you cut that shit out. You're like, you know what, this just doesn't work. So, as such, let's get some advice if you're so inclined. You don't have to take it. We all have free will. There we go, lessons. It makes perfect sense. So this person is learning their lessons, but soon will be by your side. So I'm getting this feeling like if you choose to take this person back, if you choose to have them in your life, then they're on their way back soon. All right? But again, it also says to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition if this person comes back, and if they've had a problem with not being honest in the past, will they be honest now in the future? That's something for you to decide and discern. Okay? And that'll be your lesson as well. So that's what I got for you, Leos. Sending you so much love. Hang in there. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Next on the list, we've got our lovely Virgos. Virgos. Let's see what's happening with the person that you're thinking of, the person that you might want to reconnect with, the person that maybe you're missing or they're missing you. Let's see what's going on. See what's going on. Okay, we've got, ooh, this one jumped. Erased. Ooh, I deleted everything that reminded me of you. And why do they delete? Well, people erase others for a number of reasons, but it's usually because anything that reminds them of you hurts them. Okay? It's possible that they're trying to focus on work at this point in time. I feel like they looked at the situation or the connection with you as one in which you couldn't work as a team. Maybe they felt as though you both couldn't find all of the needed elements, or that you couldn't function properly as a unit. Maybe they looked at it like, oh, they can't get things done together, okay? Maybe they felt that you didn't contribute, but that's okay, that's their perception. But again, this person, I feel, just had their own issues. And right now, at this point, I think they're just focusing on themselves, mastering what it is that they want to focus on. And let's see what Spirit has for some advice. What is the advice for this situation for Virgos, please? Yeah, I feel like this person had expectations, and maybe even they were unspoken. Not the right time. Yeah. So the advice from Spirit is, where it comes to this person, it's not the right time. Don't try to cooperate with them. Don't try to work with them. Let them be. Okay? Right now is about you being competent, doing what you've got to do, meeting your own goals, and proving your ability and your worth to yourself. And you can do this because it has nothing to do with what this person thinks or feels about you. You can love them, but don't let them be the person or the power that defines your greatness. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Virgos. I'm sending you so much love. Keep your chin up. You got this. Next, Libras. Libras. I love you, and I'm so sorry as my video yesterday kind of cut out on one of the readings. But that being said, what do we got for you? Freedom. I want the freedom to pursue my own happiness right now. So this could be you or this could be them. But somebody wants some freedom. They feel as though, or at least what the cards are saying, is that it's been a bit of a long road, whether that be in the connection with you or whether that be life in general. Perhaps they felt as though they constantly had to defend themselves. Maybe they always assumed ill will, or they were always expecting the worst. Maybe they were always taking extra precautions. They could have had a paranoia. Maybe they felt wary and guarded, okay? And perhaps this person couldn't let go of past attacks. Maybe they would always bring up the past. And even though they would persist despite all setbacks, it's like, I get this feeling like they kind of stuffed their fatigue. I feel like they were always drawing on hidden reserves and trying to hold themselves together through force of will. I feel like they were trying to keep up the pace, but it was more or less like they were trying repeatedly. It was like they felt that they would get knocked down, but they'd stand up again. But it got to a point where they had nothing left in terms of energy. Now again, this could be you. Maybe you felt like you had nothing left. But at the end of the day, the point is, this person just, they needed a break because they were heading towards the Ten of Wands, which would be a collapse or a breakdown from just too much pressure. Okay, so that would make sense as to why all of a sudden they're running. they couldn't handle it. All right? So advice if you're so inclined, trust your intuition on this one. Trust your intuition. Is it worth fighting for? Is it worth defending yourself? Is it worth persevering for? Is it worth taking up every last bit of your energy? Because something tells me that if you're the one that's tired with this, you might not want to keep drawing on everything, because you're going to get to that point, that 10 of Wands. And maybe that's the lesson here. Maybe you need to get to that 10 of Wands, which is where you finally throw in the towel, because this is sucking up all of the energy, okay, that you have, or vice versa. And is it the person that's the problem? No, I don't feel that it's either you is the problem or them is the problem. It comes down to trusting our intuition about whether or not this is meant for us. Okay? That being said, because I owe you from yesterday's reading, you're going to get an extra card. Let's see what's coming in the near future for Libras. And the reason why I'm doing this again is because yesterday Libra got cut out of one of the videos. It's coming towards Libra romantically in the next, in the future here. You're going to be loving yourself first. And not only that, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I feel like you may have some good times coming ahead, and you might be attracting the person who is right for you. Okay? There it is. See, she's almost hugging herself. This is about focusing on you, focusing on your needs, focusing on your wants. Put you first right now, Libra. And you're also going to find a beautiful balance, and you're going to feel better about yourself. And that starts vibrating out into the universe. And then the universe matches that. Okay? So if this person has been exhausting you, or they've been a constant struggle, do not worry. It's time to release, and it's time to put you as number one. Okay? All right, Libras, sending you so much love. Next, we've got Scorpio. Scorpio, my darlings. Let's see what we got. All in my head. Your love has captured me. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Okay, so this person cannot escape you. If you're in a new connection, I think that this almost scares the person. Yeah, look at that, all in their head. They are totally trapped. You've got the 8 of Swords. It's almost like they've got triggered by their own chemicals in their brain. It's like they're on a high right now. And that scares them. It scares them because it's like if they want to focus on other things, they can't, because every thought is of you. And it confuses them. They lack direction. They feel overwhelmed. They need some guidance and clarity because they don't understand what's happening to them. They feel powerless because you've consumed them, okay? They might be trying to figure out how to not be so consumed by you. I think that this really scares them. Like, they are completely smitten. And I know that feeling too. That's where you're just so comfortable. It just feels like everything is so right. But then you get terrified. You get terrified because you don't know how to act. You don't know what to say. So, your advice, if you're so inclined, is don't lose hope, okay? If this person may have pulled back a little bit, or if they seem a little out of sorts, it's because they're trying to figure out how to be them with you, okay? Because they are merging with you very quickly, or at least their energetic field is opening to you and you are permeating it. So don't lose hope. This person will come around. It's just a matter of they need to find out how to be themselves so that they can show up for you, because they can't show up for you if they're so completely, obsessed with you, or feeling like, hey, what do I say? What do I do? What actions do I take? What step do I take? That being said, this person is completely encapsulated by you, okay? So if you're hoping that they're going to come back or that you guys will reconnect, don't lose hope. All right? That's what I got for you, Scorpios. Sending you so much love and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Next on the list, we got the Sagittarians. Saggies. What do we got for you and the person that you're thinking of? We've got dying love. Oh no, I was trying to remain hopeful, but I feel you slipping away. Okay. It's possible that you may still care about this person, but the petals are falling off the rose. It's possible. Oh dear. Okay, so there could have been a lot of worries, a lot of stress. The Nine of Swords, it speaks more or less to worrying, like doubting all will go well, brooding, making oneself sick over troubles, going over and over an issue, feeling anxious and tense and getting worked up. They could even be feeling guilty, maybe even regretting some offense that they did, or maybe they're, refusing to forgive themselves. They could have messed up, hence the I feel you slipping away. Some of them may want to turn back the clock, but they know that they can't make things exactly like they were. They're being exceptionally hard on themselves. And not only that, I think that they're really getting overwhelmed by remorse. They're despairing. And I think that they're getting to a point where they've reached their limits because they can't sleep. They're feeling depressed. And I think some of them are even going through a dark night of the soul, and they may even be doing a lot of crying right now. So I think that this person knows that maybe you've walked away at this point in time. But that being said, you are still thinking of them. So what is the advice for you? Your choice. I think that this person would be there if you did choose to give it another go. But that would mean, would you be able to forgive them for something that they've done in the past? Again, your choice. All right, Sagittarians, that's what I got for you. Sending you so much love. Next, we have Capricorn. Capricorns, what do we got for you and the person that you're thinking of? We've got flings. Ooh, okay, so your person, it says, I've been sleeping around and sometimes one night stands. Classy. No offense, but I can kind of tell why maybe you would let this person go. Death. Yeah, transformation. So I feel like you may have ended it with this person because of the fact that, I don't know, I'm getting an immature vibe from them. I'm getting a feeling like this person can't focus on what is important, and that is something that needs to change. But I don't feel that that is going to change. Perhaps they cheated, and if that be the case, well, then I think you're better off, especially if you're looking for a monogamous relationship. I feel as though you're better off not keeping someone like this in your life. That being said, if we go, sorry, I gotta check on my puppy 1 second. Sorry for that, Capricorns. So yeah, what I'm feeling here is that, this person needs to end this behavior in order for them to get more in touch with their feelings. They might be doing it because they're trying to open another door. They're trying to, oh, she's so bad. 1 second. Nothing like destroying my computer cord. Anyways, so this person, I'm getting the feeling like in order to part ways from you, this is the only way that they can do it. They're going through this transition. They're moving into the unknown, and because they feel cast adrift, they are kind of in that in-between state. It would be good if they cut out the excess, because I feel like this fling situation isn't the best, and it's not going to help them in the long run, but this is what they're choosing to do to handle parting ways with you. So let's get some advice for you regarding this person. Nothing wants to come out. I think in a sense for some of you it might be good that they're, yeah, worth waiting for, but in reverse. So I feel like this person might not be the one for you, Cappies, and that's okay because you're getting your freedom. Consider this your blessing and your mercy. Consider yourself not having to feel the depression or the sadness of dealing with somebody who can't put you first. All right? So really think about the messages that came out here. And I want you to know that something better is coming for you. Sending you so much love. Aquarius. What have we got for Aquarians? The person that they're thinking of. Somebody that you could have broken up with. The waiting game. I've been slow to return, but maybe it's because I know you'll be waiting. Ooh! This person could be playing games with you because they know how much you care about them. And they could be leaving you in a state of feeling trapped. It's like they know you're stuck in your head about them. They know that they've created this illusion that you're confused. And you are confused because this person has a good way of psychologically manipulating others. And I think that it's leaving you as being unsure which way to turn, feeling at a loss and lacking direction. This person doesn't provide any guidance or clarity or any understanding to what is happening. And I think that that's resulting in your feeling powerless, right? It's like you're waiting for them to come and rescue you by giving you a piece of clarity. But the thing is this person avoids responsibility. I hate to say it, but they victimize others. This is like a game to them, and it gives them a sense of control. Are they malicious? I don't know. But I do feel that they take advantage of the fact that they know that you're feeling trapped by the circumstances. Even if you're trying to show that you're free, they can see that you're not. They can see that you're still hung up on them. And I think that that's how they keep you hooked. Okay? So your advice, if you're so inclined, is divinely guided. I think that at this point in time, Spirit is asking you to accept what this person is really about. Take off the blindfold and see who they really are. See who they are in this moment. And accept that Spirit is trying to pull you away from this person because this person is psychologically hurting you. Okay? And you don't deserve that. So I really want you to reflect on the situation. And if this has shed some insight for you, remember, you don't deserve this. Okay? Nobody deserves that. Let this person deal with their power struggles on their own. Right? Because that's something within them they need to heal. And usually people who try to control others are those that have no capacity of controlling themselves. Hence, they play these games. Sending you so much love and big hugs, Aquas. And last but never the least, beautiful, beautiful Pisces. What have we got for the person that you're thinking of? What have we got for that past person? What are they up to? What is the story for them? There's a few cards that are wanting to come out. Oh, there we go. Can't move on. Woohoo! I can't move on no matter how hard I try. I think you're sensing this too because I'm really looking at the light there. This person's struggling. I think they now realize completely what they've lost, and that's going to bring you a sense of feeling good. But the thing is too, is that I think they're in a really, really down place. Like, they're facing their fears of, I'll never find someone like Pisces again. They know, it's like they're giving into their shadow selves. They know they're lacking courage. They're overcome by anxieties. They could even be having illusions of accepting a false picture and deceiving themselves, right? Because they don't know how to discern what is real anymore. Like they are so lost without you. You could have been like an anchor to them in some way, shape, or form. You could have cleared out confusion for them. And whatever mistake that they made, it's sitting with them. They're slowly trying to discern what is fantasy. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe they didn't have a good sense of reality when they were with you. Maybe they didn't realize what it really took to be in a connection. Maybe they didn't understand how to move in a direction with you because they were confused. Maybe they were easily distracted. Maybe they were just wandering aimlessly. And then all of a sudden you came into their life and everything was great, but they didn't realize the importance. And so maybe they moved on and then realized, uh-oh, what did I do? Because of that aimless wandering, right? So just so you know, this person can't move on. They think about you, they love you, and they miss you. Could be dealing with a Cancerian. Doesn't have to be. Your advice is can't be trusted. So I think you know that deep down, Pisces. But at this point in time, just so you know, this person is going through these struggles, but they need to change by facing themselves. So in this moment, right now, they can't be trusted. Even if you want to trust them, even if you want to reach out to them because you can feel their pain, right now, this is about them and this is something they need to deal with, okay? So please know that even if they do reach out to you, they can't fully be trusted to show up in the way that you're hoping. Not at this point, because they're dealing with the things in themselves. They're facing their shadow right now. And this has to do with whatever inner soul searching that they have to complete in order for them to show up. So as this person figures themselves out, know they can't be trusted. Does that mean they'll always not be able to be trusted? You'll know in the future because you'll listen to your intuition. Okay? So right now, you just keep focusing on beautiful you. All right, Pisces. Sending you so much love, big hugs and kisses. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Sending you so much love, and see you again soon. Bye.